Although many people associate Native American pipes with the term peace pipe, this is a misnomer. Early American settlers and soldiers took note of the pipe being smoked at treaty signings, resulting in their misunderstanding of the pipe as something done only to symbolize peace. As the primary source of communication between the spirit power and human beings, the pipe's many roles in the lives of numerous tribal nations has been far more significant than simply marking the signing of a treaty. Black Elk Lakota healer and visionary identified 7 separate rites for his people involving the pipe. In these rites, the pipes play a role in important ceremonies as well as navigating profound life events, such as the keeping of a loved one's soul, making relatives and rites of passage. However, the pipe's power was not confined to established ritual or rite. Have you wondered what did Native Americans smoke in their peace pipe? Well, traditionally, North American Indian peace pipes contained a mixture of tobacco and various wild herbs, such as willow bark, sumac, and white sage. A variety of tobacco species and types of herbs were used in peace pipes based on regional differences. Native Americans smoked kinnikinnick, which is made from the inner bark of the red willow, which they used as a substitute for tobacco, and which has an aromatic and very pungent flavor. It was prepared for smoking by being scraped in thin curly flakes from the slender saplings and crisped before the fire, after which it is rubbed between the hands into a form resembling leaf tobacco. Kinnikinnick had a highly narcotic effect on those not habituated to its use and produced a heaviness sometimes approaching stupefaction, altogether different from the soothing effects of tobacco. And now a brief discussion of tobacco and how its use spread across the world. The use of tobacco in the New World was discovered by Christopher Columbus. At the same time, his crew found some locals smoking rolled up tobacco leaves, a rudimentary cigar. Columbus also found the natives smoking pipes and took some samples of tobacco back to Europe with him. Pipe smoking in Europe really took off in the 16th century when Jean Nicot, after whom nicotine is named, made tobacco popular in his native France after a stint as ambassador of Portugal, where he was introduced, the story goes, to the medical values of tobacco leaf. Nicot took tobacco in the form of leaves and snuff to France, and ultimately pipe smoking became the first popular way of consuming tobacco. Pipes in Europe were first made of chalk and clay. They were relatively inexpensive and easy to produce. Iron pipes quickly followed in Norway. In 1720, meerschaum pipes, made of a soft, white, clay-like substance, became popular due to the artistic carvings of the pipes with long stems. They drew well, but became intensely hot, and the smokers would have to hold them by the stem. Touching the bowl of the pipe would burn fingers. It took about 100 years for meerschaum to fall off the top rung, yielding mostly to pipes made of briar wood, which holds to this day. Meerschaum still exists. The stuff of which most pipes are made nowadays, as mentioned, is briar. Yeah, corncob is still out there, and some other woods can be used, but briar seems to be preferred. The stems and bits of pipes are usually made of easily molded materials like ebonite, lucite, bakelite, acrylic, and soft plastic. You don't see too many stems made of reeds, bamboo, or wood these days. Amber was once used for pipe stems. That made the pipes expensive, and the amber was hard to clean. Through the centuries, the high level of smoking reflected a predominance of adult males. While some rural women smoked, respectable women did not. Times have changed, and you see more and more women smoking a pipe. Smoking a pipe was seen by men as an aid to reflection, a balm which calmed workday nerves and allayed hunger. It was especially valued in outdoor situations. Each man has his favored types of tobacco and pipe. The gentleman smoker came to the forefront during the 1800s, in a time before the mass production of cheap cigarettes. Pipe smoking was the preferred method, and among wealthier gentlemen it became a serious hobby. Pipe smoking has always had a certain appeal due to its association with traditional craftsmanship and the old world charm it exudes. The act of selecting a pipe, choosing a pipe, and carefully preparing and smoking it can be seen as a form of ritual, one that harkens back to a simpler time. I hope you enjoyed my presentation on the history of tobacco. I had fun putting it together, and I hope I did not put Morgan Freeman out of work as far as narration goes.